Hello everybody! We've got a different type of unboxing video today. Some people will call them unpacking, or perhaps just opening up packs of cards. But I'm going to categorize this in the same way as I categorize my unboxing of Otaku Box and all that, because today we are unboxing or opening up 33 dollar store pack Pokemon cards. Now I know that there are mixed feelings when it comes to dollar store packs, especially these kinds, because they are themed. So they could just say, you're just going to get energy cards in them, you're just going to get trainers in them. Me, I don't collect Pokemon cards for their value. I collect them to put them in a binder and I get to view them and just look at them, sort of thing. I don't really play the game much, because I never really learned to play it. I was more into Yu-Gi-Oh! When it came to that. The other thing to note is, I know for a lot of people, for a lot of big YouTubers, the big thing is opening 100 eBay-bought old Pokemon card packs, or opening 50 of the new packs. I'm not a big YouTuber, if you can't tell. I don't got any sponsorships or anything, so the best I can do right now is opening a bunch of dollar store packs. And 33 isn't a huge number, but it kind of is to me. So, some of them fell on the floor here. We also have, there's 3 different other types of packs here. We've got the 4 trading cards, which again, when it comes to any dollar store pack, the 3 premium cards, I think there's a lot of mixed feelings with this one too. I like buying a dollar store pack whenever I find it. Like if I go to the dollar store, I like to get at least one. And then I found, and I was astonished to find this because I had never seen these in the dollar store, was some Topps supersized Pokemon cards. Now I know those aren't part of the trading card game, but they are still collectible, so I'll be including that in the video as well. Another thing that's controversial when it comes to opening up card packs, I got scissors! I don't know why, but people are like, oh, don't use scissors, you'll ruin the card. It's really easy to avoid ruining the card. So let's clear off this table first. That's a good way of doing it. Just put it all on the floor. Because we are going to start with these 3 different types of packs. Because the rest of them are the same type of pack, and what I'm going to do for those is I'm going to open them up and then sort out by what type of packs we have in each, and then open those. So, we're going to go ahead and start off with our 4 trading cards. So again, I'm using this template for Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and all that, but unboxing we'll use my kitchen table, because I need to be able to record this while I view the cards. So, I know there's certain order to viewing them, but for our first 4 trading cards pack, we're just going to go one by one. Steel type energy. A Dracloak? I didn't play that region. I think this is region 6. I don't have that card though. See me, I'm happy simply not necessarily by how rare a card is, but if I don't have it in general. We got Shiinotic, Fairy type Shiinotic, and a Psychic type Gothita. So, as you can tell, very simple cards when you get a 4 pack from the dollar store. But they also make the 3 premium cards, and I gotta figure out where I'm doing these cards here so you get a proper viewing of it. But the 3 premium cards, very simple. It'll either have holos or premium in general. So I'm gonna cut above the card, make sure we don't ruin it, and we'll see what we've got in these 3 premium cards. So again, we're just gonna go one at a time. We've got a shiny card of a Hawlucha. I like that. Where am I? There, right here. Right there. I'm gonna put that there right now as my template. So a shiny Hawlucha card. Well, not shiny as in the Pokemon shiny, but the card itself. Magikarp. That almost looks like it's the Magikarp art from Detective Pikachu, actually. And I thought you can only get those in Detective Pikachu labeled Pokemon packs, but maybe I'm wrong. And then a remake of the classic Doug Trio card. I really like these remake cards because you can see it says, if I bring this up here, if that'll focus, 2016 on the card there. So it's not the original, but it uses the original art. And I like that they brought that back for cards. I can't remember what the name of those packs were when they released them, but I really liked seeing the old art come back. And then, so before we go into those gaming random bags, we'll open up, and I know these aren't the normal trading cards, but I wanted to include it anyways because I got it from the dollar store, the Topps cards. I think when it comes to these Topps cards, however, the packs are all the same. So in that way, I should have all of these cards already. I don't want to come out easily. Here we go. So yeah, usually they'll start with the Pokemon Gotta Catch 'Em All. Ooh, sticky. That's weird. And yeah, the reason they'll have most of the same ones usually is there's only 5 in the set. And I think these packs come with all 5. So we got 2 out of 5, 1 out of 5 here. Got some nice Flying Pikachu art, Surfing Pikachu, reminiscent of the games. I like these cards just for the art, because again, they're not for a trading card game or anything. They're just to look at. Let's try, there we go. Don't know why these are so stuck together. We got another Flying Pikachu, which is 4 out of 5. Now I am noticing though that this does say TV Animation Edition Series 2, so maybe I have the Series 1, and if that's the case, I am really glad that I found this, because I'm not recognizing these Flying Pikachu card, but I do have them somewhere. So we've got Team Rocket, Jesse James, Meowth, Coughing, and Ekans. Good old 3 out of 5. And then 5 out of 5, we've got the classic Charizard, because every kid wanted Charizard, one of the most overrated Pokemon in my mind. Very controversial statement. Charizard is overrated as hell. Alright, so now we've got 30 of the gaming card pack things. So what I'm thinking I'll do for these is I'll open them up and then I'll sort out and we'll go one by one by what I get. So essentially, when you open it up, I just opened this one. My cat's in the room, so you might hear and see him. You'll get some card holders, which I appreciate, because I used to not use these at all. I've started using them more often than not. So this is what you'll get effectively. So these are color monsters, 4 cards. So 4 monsters of a specific color, I believe. And then we've got, see, an energies pack. So this is only going to have energy cards in it. And then what did we get? We got 3 cards, 1 guaranteed rare card, plus a mix of 2 common and or uncommon cards. So this is the very first pack. And these are the ones that you want to find along with what they call the ultra packs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up each of these and I'm just going to sort out and then we'll go one by one from these packs. So give me one moment, fast forward, I'll open all these and I'll come back with how much I have of each stack here. Alrighty, So I've opened up all of them, and this is the real reason why I absolutely love these surprise bags, is I bought 30 of them, okay? And that's buying 30 surprise bags. But in reality, it's buying 90 of these individual, just separate packs of cards. So there's 90 different packs for me to go through here, and we get a large assortment of our card holders, which no one cares about those right now. So, to get on with the video, we're gonna go through by like the least exciting of the packs. So let me just put some of the good packs aside for now, and then we will get started opening the real deal of the actual cards that we have here. Alright, so to start things off, we're going to start with the most boring types of packs you can get from this, and this is the Energies pack. So you get 4 energy cards, and out of my 90 packs, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 energy packs. That's not bad, but these kind of packs are only really good for the people who actually play the card game, because as you know, if you play the card game, you need a lot of energy cards. So let's hope we've at least got some nice looking energy cards here. I know there are some hollows out there, some different designs when it came to the Sinnoh region. So let me get where did my scissors go? I've lost my scissors. Ah, here we go. Alright, so we're gonna just quickly go through these, and there's not really anything to note when it comes to energy cards. And that might just be me saying it because I'm a collector, and when I was originally collecting, I thought energy cards were, you know, they're just duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. So we got a fighting, we've got a psychic, and I do like this was the, what, 2019 revision? And the 2020, and they added some new detail. There's the glow to them, and that made the energy cards just like pop out at you. So there's 4. Oh yeah, steel was the last one. We'll open up the next one. So the best thing that I, as a collector, can hope for in these energy packs, because I do keep at least one of each design, like every year sort of thing, when they make a different design, I do keep at least one. So we've got fire, we've got fighting, we've got electric, and this is a different one. As you can see, there's no like glow that bounces off, it's just around. And then fairy type, and I think fairy type has been taken out of the trading card game again. Like they brought it in, they took it out, and they were still using it for just a little bit of time, and they took it out, I think, a second time, or maybe just that once, and I was just remembering it correctly, because there was different years for the fairy type cards. They didn't last long, is what I'm trying to say. So now we've got another fighting, a grass, a fire, and a water. So yeah, very simple energy cards. You're gonna just keep getting energy. So I like to start with these, because these are the most boring, least exciting ones that you can find. Electric, fighting, water, and dark. What is your least favorite type of Pokemon? Go ahead and put it in the comments. Let's interact a little here as we're going through the different energy types. My 2 least favorite, and I have 2, is Dark and Bug. I find them very useless. So we've got Grass, Electric, Fairy, and Water. I know it's very controversial to say dark types. I'm not a fan of, because there's Umbreon in there, which I do like because it's an evolution, but I just don't really find a use for them. If I want to use something good against Psychic, I go with Ghost. Alright, some more energies. Ooh, see, I like this as well, because this is another re-revision of, this was the original type of art for the Steel type card. So I do like this. Then we got Grass, Fire, and a duplicate Fire in the same pack. That's unlucky. No normal type cards. I don't know if they still have those, do they still use, yeah, because there's still normal type Pokemon. So you have to still use normal type energies. We haven't gotten one yet, though. Alright, so the next one, we've got Steel, Psychic, Fire, Oh, and there we go. There's a normal type. This is a double colorless. They call them colorless. I always referred to them as normal types, and that's a special energy. Oh, there we go. Special energy. So the special energies in the game, they have different effects. In that case, it's 2 for 1 card. But yeah, they have colorless Pokemon in the trading card game, but I always associated that with normal when I was growing up because I saw, like, Eevee was in there, and that's a normal type, so I just always associated it with Meowth and all that was there too. Alright, so now we got Steel, Electric, Fighting, and Electric again. We've only got 3 more energy packs here, so let's go through these real quick. We've got Dark, Steel, Grass. I can't believe I forgot the Grass type. And Electric. We've got one more after this. Then we'll move on to the next pack, which I'm not even going to say, because I'll keep it a surprise for what's next. If you want to skip along, if you want to go past all the energies, you're more than welcome to. So we've got Water, Grass, another Water, and a Psychic. So next up is our last energy pack here. So let's see what we've got here. We've got Grass, Psychic, Steel, and Water. Only 1 special energy out of all of that. I'm quite surprised, because I prefer the special energies, because at least they make a bunch of different special energies, so it's not just a different design, it's an actually different card. So, with all that, those are all our energies. There's a big little stack here that I'll end up going through to see which ones I do have and don't have. But that's all our energy types. So the next type of pack that we're going to open, which is another boring one, at least to me, I kind of got more excited for it down the line, but when I was originally into the trading card game, I did not give CARAT. Trying to stay a little more child-friendly for Pokemon unboxing cards. But I never cared about the trainer, supporter, and stadium cards. Nowadays, I do. I like the different designs that come on them, but I find people, when it comes to the Pokemon cards, they're a lot more focused on trying to get more monsters. So, out of our 90, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 trainer packs here. So at least when it comes to trainer packs, it is the potential for, you know, a supporter, a stadium, and a trader, a trainer. So there's a couple different possibilities when it comes to a trainer card. So you can get different types in here. But regardless, you're not going to find a Pokemon in these packs. So let's start off. We've got Misty's Determination, a trainer supporter. They used to be labeled just as supporter. Now there's tacked in with trainer type cards. So that's what I mean by you can get different ones. We've got a trainer supporter and a trainer item, but they're still trainer cards. So next one we have bodybuilding dumbbells. And then we've got a Great Ball. And I do like the different Pokeball trainer cards, simply because it's cool to have them all stacked next to each other sort of thing, so you see all the different Pokeballs on a page in a binder. I like that. Alright, so for our next pack, we've got, I like these two. This is, again, is the original art coming back. We've got Blastoise Spirit Link, which used to be categorized simply as a Pokemon tool. Now it's also an item. We've got Metal Core Barrier and a Pokemon Catcher, which originally, you know, I thought Pokeballs were used for catching Pokemon, but apparently we've got another tool here that we've never used that can catch Pokemon too. So our next pack. Alrighty. So our next trainer pack, we've got, right off the bat, we have a Lumberry, We have Milo from Sword and Shield. Interesting to see some Sword and Shield packs coming here. I didn't realize they made these surprise bags when Sword and Shield had released. So we've got some newer cards here too, 2020. I know we're in 2021 at the time of recording, but these are still newer in the way that, you know, you could get 2016 cards from these packs, I feel. So, our next, I don't think I even read the last guy's name, Pierre's, which everybody simps for. Oh, wait, there we go, Pierre's. There's the sexy daddy himself. Actually, he's a brother, but everybody simps for him. I said I wanted to be child-friendly, and I just said those words that I will not repeat. Alright. So, we got our next trainer pack. We've got Giovanni's Exile, Professor Oak's Hint, and an Ordinary Rod. I really like the Team Rocket cards. When it comes to like Team Rocket tools and all that, I have them all on their own separate page. But also just because like Giovanni is nostalgic for those people who, you know, grew up playing red, blue, and yellow, green if you're in Japan. Alright, so our next trainers pack. We have an old PC, Brock's Pewter City Gym. So here's a stadium, which again used to be a separate type of card, and a Switch. So you'll notice like I'm not really paying attention to the rarity when it comes to the trainer cards and all that. I don't really pay attention to that when I open cards myself, simply because, again, I don't really care about the rarity. I care more about if I have the card or not. So for our next pack, we've got Potion, Pokemon Breeders Nurturing. You may only play one supporter card during your turn. And then How. Everybody hates How. Probably not more than Hop, actually. And I just threw that card away. But now that I think about it, I hate How less than I hate Hop. So you're lucky he came along there, How. You were the most hated rival for a little while there. Alright, so our next one, we got more trainers. I don't think there's a single person in the world that likes Hop as their rival. Because he isn't a rival. Alright, so next we have some trainers back. We got some more. God damn it, How! Alright, we got Koga's Trap and a Great Ball. 2 Hows in a row there. Not happy with that. In reality, when opening up, you know, dollar store packs, you gotta expect duplicates, which I don't mind because I sell and or trade them off, so let's go with our next pack. We have an Escape Rope, Brock's Grit, and Team Yell Grunt. That's another team that I think is the most hated when it comes to the teams. Like, at least, what was it, Team Skull from Sword and Shield? They had unique character. They were fun. Team Yell was just, we're gonna get in your way because we want to be annoying and help Marnie. No one liked Team Yell. They bring back teams that actually pose a threat to you. Like, come on! Alright, our next trainer pack. We have, there's the bastard himself! Hop, most hated of our rivals, Koga's Trap, and another potion. Oh, it's got a Mewtwo icon on there, so those icons will usually differentiate between packs and all that. And I do consider, even if I have the same art, but it doesn't have the icon, a different card. I think different collectors do too. There's also number values for what card it is out of the entire pack that I also consider as a different card. So next, got ourselves another trainer pack here. And what do we got? We've got Brock's Pewter City Gym. I think that's the same gym we got earlier. Pierre's. And Cynthia. One of the greatest gym not Dream Leaders, champions if you ask me, and a lot of people actually, because she was from Sinnoh and she was one of the hardest champions to defeat. Much better than Leon if you ask me. Can't wait to fight her again in Shining Diamond, and is it just Shining Diamond and Shining Pearl? Can't remember the specific names, but I'll be pre-ordering the remakes. But let's admit, Legends Arceus is the game that Arceus is the game that everyone's really hyping for. Next we've got Tag Call. We've got Drone Rotom. That's interesting that that's a trainer card. Because that, if you don't know about Rotom, he possesses different electronic devices, and he has a different form for a lot of them, and different typing, which is the really cool part. That's a Pokemon. I'm surprised they didn't make that into its own card, as in an actual Pokemon. And then we've got How again here. I like the Drone Rotom. I didn't know that card existed. Like, I didn't know about that card. Because I like seeing different variations of Rotom. And there's tons of possibilities. Like, they could go on and on forever for different Rotoms. Alright, next trainer pack. We've got Pokemon Center Lady. She has a name that's Nurse Joy? I'm not kidding. Pokemon Center Lady. Why isn't it just Nurse Joy? Then we've got Galadion. And you know, I like him as a rival. I really like that character, actually. I know he gets some hate for just being that emo kid, but I enjoyed fighting him. And then we got Cynthia again, she keeps coming back to beat us. I'm trying not to swear, because Pokemon card unboxings or unpacking, kids tend to watch stuff like that. So, Trainers Pack, we got our last Trainer Pack here of 3 cards. Let's see if there's anything special in this. I know we haven't gotten any holos in this, so that would be appreciated. But I don't know if that's possible in the basic Trainers Pack. I had a hard time opening this one for some weird reason. There we go. Alright, so our last Trainers Pack. We've got Venusaur Spirit Link. We've got a big Parasol. Where's Princess Peach? And we've got Bug Catcher. So at least in our last pack we had no repeats from the previous packs. But no holos or anything. So that's it for the Trainers Pack. And I'm wondering which one to go with next. And I think I have one that says 4 cards here, and I think trainer cards and energy cards are available in this. So I think we'll go with this next. Because, again, trainer cards and energy cards, people don't really look for. I'm hoping that it's primarily monsters when we deal with these. So our 4 cards, we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 of the 4 cards packs. And I believe this is a lot like the 4 cards dollar store pack that we opened up earlier, because I think it's the same company. So, because energies and trainers I believe are possible in these, we're going to go with our 4 cards packs next. I am leaving the best till the end here. So, first 4 cards pack. We've got a Weedle. I like that art. It's almost like the old clay art cards. I don't know if you would call it claymation, but they looked like they were made out of clay. Next we have a Yungoos. See, there we go. So energy cards are possible in these ones as well. And it's primarily probably going to be commons in these. And then we got a Coffin. So that's for our first 4 card pack. Nothing super special on the first. I'm hoping, because these I'm pretty sure are just randomized 4 cards, that we can get some special cards in here maybe. Next we have a Gloom, a Potion, a Minccino, and a Cubchoo. And I am trying to speed things up just a little because I'm seeing that the battery on my face cam charger Not charger. Camera is starting to dip a little. I almost lost all the cards. Alright. 4 cards. We've got a Galarian Mr. Mime. I don't think I have a card of that yet. And we've got a Squovet, a Dark Energy, and a Staryu. I'm happy with that, even though he's a common, that Galarian Mr. Mime. I don't think I have him. And I like the regional variants. I think that's a very interesting thing that they created for Pokemon. And I think that they should continue with it down the line, which they have in the Hisui region, I think it's called, in the Legends of Arceus. So we got a Scraggy, we have a Ghastly, we have a Dark Energy, and a Magnemite. Alright. Nothing too amazing there. But that was all monsters, that's nice. So next we have a Pansear, a Dratini, a Water Energy card, and a Voltorb. I like the Dratini, but I think I have that one. Alright. Next one, we have a Snover, an Electabuzz, again back with the original art style that I love. Not because it looks cool, just because to see the original art style come back. Fire Energy, and Koga's Trap, another trainer that we already had gotten from a previous pack. So that's why I went with this one, because I was sure it's not just monsters, and it's primarily going to be commons in this. So it's a little less exciting than the packs that are specifically monsters. The next one we have a Teddiursa, which, see, again, normal types, colorless, they're the same thing to me. We have a Fletchling, we have a Diglett, and we have a Snubbull. But now that I think about it, this is a flying type that's categorized with colorless as well. I'm not sure why. I guess it saves money from printing so many different packs or something, that they didn't just introduce the same amount of types that exist in the actual card game. I mean, in the actual video game. So 4 cards. We have Clefairy. We have a Skitty. A Ghastly. And a duplicate of the same Ghastly. That kind of proves that these are, commons that are just thrown in there, which I don't complain about or anything. I just know it's less exciting for you guys to see just a bunch of commons and all that. But me, like I said, it's about the card itself. So we've got a Venipede, a Full Heal, a Castform with his little testicles, or child-friendly, what is wrong with me? And Sharpedo. Which, YouTube, don't flag me because I said that word at the end of it. It's the name of a Pokemon. Alrighty. Next up we have another 4 cards back. We've got Dewpider or Dewpitter. I'm not sure. I think it's Dewpider because it's like a spider. Then we got Morlul, a Baltoy, and a Dunsparce. One of the most useless Pokemon ever, Dunsparce. I don't get what the point of it is. It doesn't evolve. I don't think it has any good attacks. It's a useless Pokemon. Was that introduced Region 4? Should Dunsparce get an evolution? Vote yes. Absolutely Dunsparce should get an evolution. Another 4 cards pack. We got a Dano. We got a Hippotas. A Corvisquire. And a Baltoy. As you, I don't know how to pronounce all the Pokemon's names in the world. Corvisquire is one of them. Maybe it's Corvisquire? Oh, I think so, because isn't it like a knight sort of thing? So it starts as a squire or something? I think so. I think that's how it works. Alright. Next up, Another 4 cards pack. We've got Slugma. We've got another Dewpider. A Wingull. And a Passimian. Now, I think the Dewpider earlier was a water type, so it's interesting to see this one being a grass type. But I know it has dual typing, and dual typing Pokemon cards exist. I don't know why there aren't more of them. But it's interesting to see a card have a completely different, separate type, which is one of the things they ran with the Delta species cards, which is really cool to see, because that's a regional variant that's exclusive to the trading card game. Alright, 4 more cards. We've got Palpitoad, we've got a Water Energy, Ekans, and a Pawniard. I like Pawniard, even though he's a dark bug, or is he dark steel? I think he's dark steel, actually, at least when he evolves into B-Sharp. He's got a nice design. But a lot of the bug types, they're just... I understand the point of it is to look like a bug, but that's not an interesting Pokemon to me. 4 cards. We got, hey, Rowlet! Rowlet was the first grass-type starter that I went with. And that was because he got Ghost-type when he was a final evolution. But I had always... Originally, when I started playing Pokemon the game, I always went with fire types. Then I switched to water types. Now it's usually between water and grass for my type starting. And now we've got a Grimer. We've got a Wishy-Washy. And we've got a Coughing. And I lied. I chose Sobble. And I can't remember, is it the Cinderace is its final evolution, but the bunny in Sword and Shield for my 2 different playthroughs of that. So it's really just what I like now. I primarily will go for water, but if I like the design of the fire type, I'll go for it too. So we got our last 4 cards pack here. Let's see if there's anything good. We got a Magmar. Ooh! And I know this is common, but I like the Team Plasma designed cards here. I really like enemy team designed cards. We've got an electric type. Oh, sorry, that was a Team Galactic colorless. And hey, there's Sobble. I love Sobble. I don't know why he gets so much hate. It's primarily his final evolution, actually, that people tend to hate upon, actually. Alright, so that's it for our just 4 cards pack. The next one that we're going to move on to is it's another 4 cards, but these are color monsters. So I'm pretty sure these packs, it's only monster cards, and they're all the same color, meaning they're all water type, or they're all grass type, etc., etc. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, another 15 of these. So we'll go through those now. Yeah, I can't remember. It's been a while since I've actually opened these, but I think it's exclusively monsters. It can be uncommon or common, and it's of a specific type. But you don't know the type until you open it. So, for example, let's see off the very first one. Water or ice or etc. We've got the Cubchoo. We've got a Snover. We've got a Dewpider. And we have a Panpour. So I'm pretty sure down the line, all of these will be just like that, where it was just monsters and just one type. So I think all of those were common. So maybe these will continue to just be common, which again, I'm not going to complain about because I care more about what's on the card itself than the rarity. So another 4 colors. We've got grass types for this one. So Maractus, Cacnea, Rowlet, and Cherubi. I like the Rowlet. That's a common? It is a common. Rowlet is one of my favorite starters of all time. I must say. Absolutely. Even though I always preferred the water types, Rowlet, one of my favorites. I didn't even go with Popplio. I went with Litten and Rowlet. Popplio in one of my Ultra playthroughs, but I barely touched that. And right off the bat here, I'm getting lied to. I thought this didn't have any energies in it. we've got grass types. So we've got Shelmet, Hoppip, and Spupa. I don't know if this energy got in here by mistake because I thought it was just going to be monsters. Oh, and here there's an uncommon in this one too. So we'll see if we get any more energies. That may have just been a mistake for the one, because I thought it was just monsters and just one color. And I've got another energy right off the bat. Alright, so we've got a Skidoo, we've got a Cascoon, and we've got a Scatterbug. So maybe in these, one of them has to be uncommon, because that Cascoon was uncommon as well. Alright, so we are getting some energies, but at least we're primarily getting monsters. So our next one, we've got Wingull, we've got Froakie. Froakie's a nice starter too. We've got Clauncher, and we've got Alolan Vulpix. I love Alolan Vulpix. I love Vulpix in general because it's adorable, but Alolan Vulpix is much cuter than normal Vulpix, let's be honest, folks. Alrighty, so next, we've got, oh, okay, I'm not going to complain about this one because I don't think I have an electric energy with a 48 Pikachu symbol on it. Hey, and first one up is Pikachu. Oh, the camera moved a little, sorry. Okay, so first one up was Pikachu, then we got Blitzel, and Electabuzz. Like the Pikachu, I have a page dedicated to Pikachu for my binders. Multiple pages, because it goes Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu. Not because I not because Pikachu is one of my favorite Pokemons or anything, but just because he's the mascot, he's cute, I like them to be together, the cards. So we've got color monsters again. This time we've got Blipbug, Go-Goat, another Snover, and a Tangela. Next four, we've got Dottler, Caterpie, Surskit, and Fomantis. All bug types. I don't even like bug types. And I'm not like Misty, who's scared of bug types. No, I just... They're lame, okay? Show me a good bug type, okay? Show me a good bug type. Other than Heracross and Pinsir. Alright, Galarian Mouth. The first time we have steel types, actually. And then Clink. We've got a Skarmory. And a Clink. I don't think there's any legendaries that are... Oh, except for Genesect. Genesect's kind of cool, I guess. Alright, next four. We've got Roselia, which I love the shiny of Roselia. Nincada, Lotad, and Hoppip. There's a YouTuber that does a lot of Pokemon stuff who's, I think, mascot for the channel, or favorite Pokemon is Hoppip. Can't remember their name at the time, though. Another four. And steel types again, we've got Cafunt. I'm not sure, I don't know the names that well. Honedge, Clink, and Aeron. For Pokemon like that I don't really ever use, or I didn't fully play the generation. I don't tend to know a lot of the Pokemon's names or how to pronounce them properly. Because I don't watch the show either. Well, much anymore. I watch the movies. So next four cards, we've got another energy card, but that's okay. We've got a Staryu, a Krabby, and a Snom! Everyone loves Snom. Everyone loves Snom. He's adorable. Is he a bug type? Is he bug ice? If he is, Snom's also an exception because he's cute. But any other bug type, there's no cute bug types out there. No cute ones, no good ones. Is Caesar a bug type? Fuck. Okay, maybe there are some good bug types. But none that are primarily bug type. None that are only bug type. Alright, Caterpie, Seedot, Mascurin, and Wimpod. Some people like Wimpod. I don't like Wimpod either. So our next 4. We've got another Wimpod. A Kakuna with original art. Hey, a Metapod with original art. That's cool to see those back to back with original art in these packs. And then a Tangela. And this is our last 4 Color Monsters pack. We've got a Chewtle. We've got a Pyukumuku, which is kind of cute as well. Froakie. And another Dewpider. Froakie's a good starter too. He's the one that I went with when I first started playing X and Y. Then I stopped playing because it was such an easy game. So that is it for our 4 cards that are exclusively well, not exclusively monsters, I guess, and a specific color. So next up, we're going to be opening, and I didn't even know about these ones. It's just supposed to be, from the looks of it, uncommons. 4 uncommons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 6 of these. So let's go with those next. And I think, again, this could be trainers or monsters. I don't think energy cards ever have an uncommon form, so there shouldn't be any of that. But all 4, I'm pretty certain from this, should be uncommon. So we'll get going. So we've got Bede, which is an uncommon trainer. We've got Delmise. We've got Trumbeak. Daydane. Wait, we got 5 cards in a 4-pack! And a Delibird. That's awesome, we got 5 cards! Alright, and this is, they are all listed as uncommon. I'm quite surprised to see that we got 5 instead of 4. Let's see if we get lucky with another one. Alright, so next up we've got a trainer. I didn't think this was uncommon, apparently it is. We've got Stene, Vibrava, and Corvisquire. And this time we did get the proper 4. So we just got 1 bonus in that last one. And these are all uncommon. So our next one, we've got Misty's Cerulean City Gym, a Miltank. Oh. Was it Gen 2 with Miltank? And I can't remember the gym leader's name, but she was tough. We got Electrode, and we've got Solrock. Again, all uncommon. So from this pack's description, like what's on the label there, it is living up to everything being uncommon. Which is good when you care about the rarity. So we've got Dan, we've got Clang, Carnivine, and Lunatone. Don't know why I couldn't say Carnivine. Next up, so I didn't open up the pack fully. There we go. Another uncommon. We've got a potion. That's a common. I was lied to. I'll redeem you because you did give me 1 extra uncommon in another pack. We've got Girafarig. We've got Cleffa. And we've got a Skiploom. So the rest of them were uncommon, including the Skiploom. I don't know if I actually had it on camera when I said it. But that potion is a common. But like I said, I did get 5 in 1 pack. So I'll let it slip by this time. So our final 4 cards, we've got a Piers, we've got a Shiinotic, we've got a Vanillish, a Rhydon, and a Dubwool. And we did get 5 cards in this pack as well. So some of them seem to have accidentally added some extra cards. Only one of them had a common in there though. So that redeems it a little. Alright, so our next pack, we're gonna go with And these are kind of the same, so we're going to go with just one at a time here. We're going to go with what is listed as 3 cards. 1 guaranteed holo card, plus a mix of 2 common and or uncommon cards. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these. I did once, when I bought one of these, get an EX, which was really cool. So 3 cards. We've got a nice holo Heroes Medal here. We've got a Carablast and a Chatot. So yeah, one of them will be holo, and the other 2 can either be common or uncommon. Both of those were common there, so it's not, you know, one of each. It's just a randomized for the other 2. So, 3 cards. We've got Struggle Gloves, a nice holo there. A Psychic Energy, and a Chansey. I don't think I have that Chansey either, so that's good. I have such a mess to pick up. I'm just tossing all the packs to the ground right now. The cards are on the table still, but the packs they're on the ground. All right, so our next 3 card pack, we've got a holo Charcoal. Always nice when you get a holo of an actual Pokemon. A Thwackey and a Dugtrio. Thwackey, I'm not a fan of. I don't like the monkey. I don't like Grookey or its evolutions. Next we've got a Nickit. Oh, I only got 2 cards in this one. I was robbed. There's supposed to be 3. I got a Nickit and a Cynthia. That might be why there's more mixed feelings towards these ones. There seems to be times where, you know, the pack isn't accurate. But I did get a holo at least. At least the card missing wasn't the holo. So our next 3 cards, we've got Team Yell Grunt and a nice holo, which is good because I got the normal one earlier. A Sentret and a Passimian. Next up, we've got a Hatterene, or Hatterene, the one that'll kill you if you're emotional. A Honedge and a Whismur. I like the Hatterene one. That's a rare. That's not even an uncommon. That's a rare and it's holo. Nice. See, I do know some things about the rarity of cards when it comes to, like, common, uncommon, and all that, but I just like looking at the cards in my binders. So we've got a Corsola next, we've got a Buizel, and an Electabuzz. And I definitely like the holos more, obviously. But there is one, what is it, the Rainbow Reversal, or just Rainbow card? I do have one of those. And I got that from a dollar store one, I was pretty sure as well. We've got a holo Thwackey. We've got a Pokeball. And an Esper. And the Thwackey's good because I know I just recently got the normal of the Thwackey. So next up, we have a holo, another Hatterene. That's a double for sure then. A Jangmo-O and a Nickit, and it's good. I have the holo Nickit, now I have the normal Nickit as well. I got out of the buying and collecting Pokemon phase for a bit when it came to the new cards, because the packs were expensive, so I primarily bought dollar store packs for a long time. And this is the last of the 3 cards like this. Oh, that's a good one. We got a Guzzlord, an Ultra Beast, rare and holo. Nice. I don't have a lot of Ultra Beast cards, actually. We have Sandygast and a Chansey. Definitely redeemed itself there on that last one when I only had 2. So for our next pack, sounds kind of like the same thing. 3 cards, 1 guaranteed rare card, plus a mix of 2 common and or uncommon cards. So in this case, it's not guaranteed for a holo, but a rare. So it's got the star icon. Now, I don't know if holo is better than rare in and of itself, but holo rare is better than holo. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of these. Believe it or not, we still have one more type of pack to open up after this one. I hope my camera lasts. So for our first, we've got a Meg Cargo, which this is the rare card, a Fire Energy, and a Potion. So I don't know necessarily if these packs are better than the 3-1 that I just opened before these, because I don't know if holo common is better than a not holo rare card. There's stuff in the rarity guides that I just don't know, because I never cared about rarities. So the next one, we've got a Stonjourner. I think that's how it's pronounced. We've got a Bronzor, and we've got a Bug Catcher. If we're lucky, we'll get a holo in this. They're not guaranteed, unlike the last one, but I think it's still possible in these ones to get a holo. So next, we've got a Shiinotic, a Coughing, and a Meditite. I don't know, that would be an interesting thing to find out. Gender differences is a thing in Pokemon. I don't know if the Pokemon cards have gender differences in them, because Meditite is one of them. It'd be interesting to see if, like, different art stuff. There was one card in this pack. Okay, that's a rob, because it wasn't even the rare one. It was How. That one card in that pack. That was just plain rude. I got robbed on that one. I didn't even get my rare card out of there. So again, that might be why there are some mixed feelings to these. I still like them. I still prefer buying the surprise bags over just the 4 cards. So next we have a Ludicolo, a Chansey. Ooh! This is an uncommon. This is Cresselia, one of the legendary Pokemon. I know legendary Pokemon, when it comes to cards, doesn't mean they're rare or anything, but I still like when I find a legendary. Even if it's a common legendary and it's not a rare card, I still like that more. Alright, so our next 3 cards, we've got Incineroar, and there was 2 in this one. At least we got the rare on this one. A Water Energy was the other card. Alright, next up, we've got our next 3 cards. We've got a Galarian Rapidash, nice, an Oddish, and a Marini, not sure. Again, I think that was Gen 6, and I barely touched Gen 6. That is my least favorite generation of Pokemon ever. It's such an easy game. Alright, so another 3 cards. We've got an Excadrill. We've got a Kricketune. And we've got an Incineroar. Yeah, Gen 6 was Kalos. Hated it. Too easy. 3 cards. Florges, Carvana, and a Great Ball. And I understand, they make Pokemon games more easier, so it's drop my scissors. More easier, so it's easier for new people to join in to the fandom and all that. But God, when they gave you a Mega Lucario, that was just terrible. 3 cards. You didn't earn it. So Persian, Sock, and another Great Ball. So it doesn't look like we got any holos in this. We've only got 2 left, and that's counting this one. So our next three, we've got, hey, Sylveon! I love Sylveon. Nay, a nice Venusaur. I don't recognize that art style. And a Mudkip. If you don't know, because I don't think I've mentioned it, why would I have mentioned it? Eevee/Eeveelutions are my favorite Pokemon. My favorite of the Eeveelutions, so my favorite Pokemon of all time sort of thing, is Espeon and Sylveon. They're both tied for my favorite. Next we've got our three cards. And we got a Clay Doll, a Cottony, and to finish that up we got a Switch. So we do have one more type of pack left. We've got Premium, 3 cards, only holos and rares. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. So these should have the best cards out of everything because we can get some holo rares in this too, I believe. So let's hope we get some really nice cards here. Alrighty. So first, we've got a holo Hoot Hoot. We've got a rare Fortress. A duplicate rare Fortress. Okay, not a good start, not a good start. Not necessarily a good start, because that holo is also, you know, a common card. So our next three, we've got, hey, a Volcanion! Nice! That's a rare! Turtonator, which is a rare, so a rare holo. Very nice. And another holo, another rare holo, Toxicroak. See, that redeems it for the duplicate of the Fortress right there. 2 rare holos, 2 holos. Holla! I hate that I just did that. Alright, so next, we've got a holo Staryu, which is a common. We've got a rare Cacturn, and a rare Oranguru. Next, we've got a rare Crabominable, a rare holo Blaziken, nice. Ooh, and another rare holo Drampa. Well, another rare holo, not a rare holo Drampa, because I only got the one of those so far. Next we've got Eradicate. That's a rare? I am so shocked. A holo Nest Ball. And a rare Kangaskhan. We've got 3 packs left here, and hopefully we'll make it because my camera is dying. We've got a Ludicolo, a holo Greninja, and a holo Machamp. Nice cards there, especially the Greninja, actually. Now I'm trying to zoom through these because the camera that I'm using to record me going through the cards is near death. We have a holo Snubbull from Detective Pikachu. Here comes Team Rocket and a Starmie. And the last pack, please camera, make it. We've got our Premium. We've got a holo Scraggy to start things off in the last pack. We've got a Golduck. And we've got a Bruxish. Bruxish. Alright, so that is all the different packs that I have for today. I do have other packs downstairs, not necessarily dollar store packs, but I mean, when you buy from the dollar store, you gotta expect some duplicates, you gotta expect commons, not necessarily some rare, but let's be honest here, this is a ton of cards. And I personally think the dollar store packs, at least when it comes to a collector's standpoint, if you're worried more about the rarity the dollar store packs aren't necessarily worth it, but from a collector's standpoint, that is very much worth it. Look at all those cards. Like that is over 100 cards right there. And it's the dollar store. So, with that being said, oh, here's a nice little bonus one. I got this from Value Village in nothing that I like, a Skylanders thing that I bought. It actually just was in there, and it's a common hollow Meowth. So there's your little bonus. I got that for cheap too. So, with that being said, that is it for now. With all these cards, that's it. I do have more packs that I plan on opening. Hopefully, this format turns out nice. This was my first time trying a video like this. I've done unboxing, but not necessarily on like opening up Pokemon cards and all that. As usual, my face cam is probably not the best quality, but I'm hoping, you know, the quality of the cards in and of itself turned out well in the recording. I know I might not have held them up for a very long time. I was rushed to try and make sure my camera makes it, and we have just pretty much made it. And that's why I wasn't holding them long. And yes, I do need some work of, you know, focusing them properly. But that is my first opening of Pokemon cards. If I do more, they won't be this $30 stores. There'll be actual packs. Not necessarily a ton of them, but actual packs that I go through that I've bought from different stores and all that. So, with that being said, this has been my first ever opening of any sort of trading card. I have Yu-Gi-Oh! Planned as well. So, with that being said, I hope you liked this format. Let me know if there was any issues, like if you like this format or not. We can certainly work on it to try and make it easier for you guys, better for you guys viewing. And thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.